Hi friends! Welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Mae and this is my counted cross stitch channel, Ardith Design, where we celebrate, you guessed it, cross stitch, sustainable stitching, and making all the things. Thank you for tuning back in this week. I am so excited to be here and all the things. Happy autumn to everyone in the Northern Hemisphere. I love this time of year. Love it, love it, love it. Doing the countdown to Halloween, and it's my favorite. I love it. I have my works in progress to show you. I have a little bit of haul. I have a matchmaker, a needlework matchmaker. I have two releases to show you. I'm just so excited. And we're gonna do the giveaway winner for my 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. Thank you to those of you who've been with me from the beginning, and thank you to all of the stitchers who have just recently found me. I absolutely love counted cross stitch. I will say it now and I'll say it again. I might sound like a broken record, but counted cross stitch has truly enhanced my life, the quality of my life. It has brought me new friends all across the world. Thanks to Flosstube and social media and Instagram. And I am forever grateful. Oh, we got some pugs saying hello. This is Loki Pug. Hi, you wanna say hi? Say hi. Yeah, oh, and Luna, she can't. Here's Luna. As soon as I start filming, they decide it's time to play right by me. So we're not gonna do that. They're gonna sit on me. Okay, you wanna say hi? Hi? Do you wanna say hi to friends? Hi friends. Hi friends. Okay, go play. Go play. They're a trip. I'm just so happy. Okay. Do you wanna help me? What should we do first? Should we do new releases first? What's that? What's that? That's one of my new releases. It's Frightfully Sweet Honey. And it is stitched on a 36 count gunmetal gray by Weeks Dye Works, and it's the older base fabric, not the new Zweigart base. And I stitched it with 3 different colors of Sulky 12 weight cotton. One of them is a blendable, and then I'm going to attach, when the wall hanging is all done, I will be attaching the Button Company little witches hats. They are the wood die cut buttons. I'm going to be adding those. Oh. I have it on my custom Boo Bees apiary fabric. I was originally going to turn it into a pillow, and I thought with the pugs and how they've decided to chew on all the corners of pillows, that was not a good idea. So I'm making it into a wall hanging, and I love it. I'll show you in a little bit. I'll hold it up a little closer. Then my second release, it kind of corresponds with Frightfully Sweet, is my little Halloween. And I just said I didn't want to make any more pillows. Well, this is a dough bowl pillow. Or you could add a little bit of a drip and hang it as an ornament and put it on your tree. It is stitched also with a 36 count gunmetal gray using sulky threads and then some DMC. So it's a mixture by Pugs. The back, I added a green batik fabric, and I tested out putting my other new design on the back of the pillow. I haven't stitched it down yet, but I put it there just to kind of give an example. This is my Boo. I was gonna make it into a keychain originally, but I liked the idea of adding it to my pillow. Can you tell I really like bees? Here we go. So here's my other new release, and there's little witch's shoes, and then it's got some colonial knots, and it's outlined with the Sulky Hello Shimmer in purple, and I love it. And there's a bee and stylized candy corn and little pumpkins. All the things. So those are my two little things. And as you can see, I have boobies, my award-winning boobies. I have those up. I decorated, I got this little tree. And then Allie sent me this little, my little garland, and I love it. So I put it in the tree. And then I decorated this. I chalkboard painted it, and then I added some scrapbook paper, and it's got like the little compartments to add some stitching accessories. I thought I'd maybe put some of my thimbles in there, or some of my little cute stuff. At first I thought if I made a little keychain and then I could put that inside. We'll see. I've got little fingers from my kids, so I can't put anything too enticing or else it gets picked up and walked away with. Yeah. I'm just so happy to be here. Like I said, last week was, it was a hot mess. And I took care of the kids. And you know, when you're under the weather and you don't feel that. And then I went down with the ship. So there was no filming. On the plus side, while one of my little ones was very not feeling well, under the weather, I did have a new start. And my new stitching start is Barbara Anna's Black Cat Hollow Part 1. Now, I'm an impulse starter. Yes, I know. Surprise! I'm an impulse starter, so I dyed some fabric, and it's in a Ziploc. I dyed some fabric, and then I started stitching. It's a zip within a zip. And I was not even paying attention because the kids, and I'm tired, and I'm, attending and all the things. Before I knew it, I was stitching this 1/1. Oopsie daisy. So here we go. It's on a thrift store fabric that I dyed. I added purple, and then on top of the purple, I did like a gray. So there's my little Barbara Anna start, and it's over 1, and it's itty bitty. So it might be small enough to add it as an ornament to my tree. So I've got, I don't know, like 30% of it done. And I think it's really cute. The grass 1/1 is a little difficult for me. I was doing, without thinking, I loaded my needle with Sulky, and it doesn't work on 1/1. It's too bulky because Sulky, the 12 weight is like 2 strands of DMC. So I did end up, it looks a little bulky down there, and then I had to switch to 1 strand of DMC instead of 1 strand of Sulky to do the 1/1, which is fine. Again, I was not planning on doing this 1/1. I don't know why I started. I blame it on sleep deprivation. I thought about it, and I am not going to do part 2 and 3 this time around. I'm just doing the part 1, and maybe in the future, if I really enjoy it, maybe stitch it 2/2 and do it the correct way. Of course, there's no correct way in cross stitch. There are no rules except have fun. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm out of practice. I did this for 60 weeks straight. So over a year. So a year and 2 months, 14 months straight. I did a Flosstube, and then I missed 1 week, and it's like, I'm all sorts of discombobulated. Okay. The next project that I worked on, I can't show you, but it's in my Tifa bag. And it's a stitch for a release, hopefully next year. I have, oh, another project that I'm working on. I can't show you. It's an ornament to release later this year. Oh, something I can't show you. I stitched out of the Just Cross Stitch Halloween issue from this year. Yay, Just Cross Stitch! And I used a piece of thrift store MCG Textiles Belgian linen. It had already been cut out when I got it. And I stitched, apparently along with the entire Flosstube community, Java Girl Stitches, Pricsilla and Chelsea. There's so many people that have stitched this. But here it is. Home Sweet Haunted Home. And I used a variegated thread for the lettering, and it's showing up very muted. It is very prim, and I'm okay with that. Instead of the called for, I believe, was the 310 DMC for black, but I decided to use this, and it's a variegated brown called Milk Chocolate. And I really liked how it came out. And so the variegation with it, I did complete each cross. And I stitched with one strand over two. And the ghost, I made him a little bigger. And I messed up with the letters. But I made it my own. Happy little accidents. I should have added a tree. And Bob Rossed it. But there we go. So I do need to fully finish it, but I'm happy with it nonetheless. I would really like to do the Stitch Witch pattern, and I know Audrey, Stitchy Witch 42, she completed that one, and she ended up adding her 42, the number 42. Great number. So this one, I want to do this one next, and I know several people are also doing that pattern. It's so cute. I love it. Those fingers, I thought about doing in a variegated green for the hand, and then I thought, oh, maybe a purple. I don't know. We'll see. I had these grand hopes and plans of being like Java Girl Stitches, where she decided to have a Halloween tree, which I have a Halloween tree, but she made all these ornaments for her tree. I don't have any fully finished ornaments for my tree except this. And it's not even fully finished because I haven't added the little buttons yet. All right, my next project that I'm working on is, don't let the pugs get into my stuff. My one pug likes to chew on the corners of pillows and the corners of little plastic stuff, so nothing is safe. Oh, I did work on in my rainbow bag. I worked on Comfort Lighthouse, and I'd said that there was a lot of white for the lighthouse that I needed to add, and sure enough, I got sick, and I started stitching the white of the lighthouse. Here we go. It's looking so good. I'm so excited. So I added all the white of the lighthouse here. The window, I finished the crab. Oh, I love it so much. I'm getting so excited. I missed one little stitch on the egret, or the heron, the blue heron's beak. So I've got to go in and add that gray. But I love this so much. And it's on a 36 count fabric from R&R Reproductions. I just love their fabric. I am not affiliated with them in any way, but stitching in hand, it is such a pleasure and a joy. And I love the full coverage that I get from the one strand of Sulky on 36 count. I love it. Oh, I am covered in pug hair. The next project unfortunately, I did not get to work on my Paula Vaughn at all. I told you all that I wanted to finish her up. I put the back stitching in. I was watching Heartstring Samplery, Beth Twist, and her prep for Needlework Galleria, and she was saying how her and her mother's friends made custom Save the Stitches tote project bags to sell at Galleria. My jaw was on the floor. It is so exciting to see other stitchers and their stories about finding pieces at the thrift store, at antique shops, secondhand shops, purchasing them and then repurposing them into project bags or anything. I mean, it's just so wonderful, and it really and truly makes my heart sing to hear that other people are thrifting these items and rehabbing them, and it just, it gives me all the feels. If you buy a piece and you do the Save the Stitches, and then so tag me on Instagram, I'd love to see it. And then if you transform it, oh my gosh, tag me, I want to see it too. What you do, like a before and after. I would love to see that. It just, oh my gosh, I could talk about that all day. How exciting it is. So thank you all so much. If you're wondering, I'm digging down deep in my tote, my Mid-Atlantic Pug Rescue tote. I cannot set anything down, like I said, because of the dogs and the children and the things. So I feel like Mary Poppins digging into my bag here. Oh, my Autumn Dream I worked on. I got a little bit more progress on this, and it's in my custom bag fabric, my Boo Bees Apiary fabric. I got a question. Someone said, how do I get that fabric? Awesome question. Well, I will have a link below, and it's printed through a fabric company out of North Carolina called Spoonflower. They've been around 10 years or so. I remember one of my blogger friends, she has the blog Crafter Hours. So back in 2007, 2008, 2009, she was talking about it. And so I had, for a decade, had been wanting to make my own fabric and have it printed through Spoonflower. And then I made it a reality in 2019. So a decade later, you can purchase as little as a fat quarter, and then as much as you'd like. You could get a bolt of fabric. I mean, so I have it available. And anyway, just fun little fact. As you can see, I use these clips and clip everything down. I need some needle minders. I'm doing, what did they say? Don't put your needle in if it rusts. And here I am, every single project, you see that. Here is my progress. I got some of the leaves down here and the berry part. It's starting to take shape. I'm stitching this on a 32 count toasted almond, and this is the pattern. I got the fabric from the Stitching Post in Catonsville, Maryland, and they helped me measure it all out. And then I am using the DMC conversion provided by the designer for this project. I thought about doing fancy floss, and then I decided to just stick with DMC, and it's lovely. I'm really excited about it. I wish I was further with it, but I think I underestimated just how large this pattern really is. It's 159 by 159, and yeah, so I probably will not be done this autumn, but here's to next year, right? Okay, is that all I've worked on this week? Yes, I have. Okay, well, I got to put a couple more Stitchy Friends in my Stitchy Friends address book. So, hi, new friends. I got adding some new stuff in my book. All the things. There's so much stuff here. Oh, and then I went through my magazines because I need more projects. And for Sampler September, And I thought this might be a really fun one to start for Sampler September. And now September's almost over. I haven't started it. So maybe something to think about for next year. It's the Bouquet of Sunshine, and they gave you 2 different variations, and one is the bouquet with the sunflowers on a pillow. And sunflowers, I love sunflowers. I love them. So this is in the back issue. Oh, it has fly fishing. It made me think of Erica House. I know her husband is a fly fisher. Or goes fishing. I don't know. Some fishing. This is in the Cross Stitch and Country Crafts 7th anniversary issue, August 1992. And that's for the sunflowers. So I just think it's so pretty. Sunflowers are so happy and cheery, and I went sunflower picking this year with my kids, which was a monumental disaster, but boy, were those sunflowers pretty. It wasn't the farm's fault. It was my own fault for taking a 2-year-old in 90+ degree heat down in a field to pick flowers. That was a mommy mistake. You learn and grow. All right, so those are the projects that I have been working on. I have a little bit of haul. The first thing that I got was buttons. I got a bag of buttons, and I ended up putting them in this jar. I got a bag of buttons. I have not sorted through them yet, but my little likes to play with the buttons, so we were playing with them for a little bit. There's like mother of pearl buttons and a couple other things. So yay, I love buttons. I went to a thrift store and I got a couple of paper patterns I'll show you in a minute. But I got this and I was laughing so hard. And it made me think of Blue Horse Yellow Cow. Her daughter Sarah, who is JK Leather, said that she crochets collars. And so when I saw this, I thought of Sarah. My neck is a little large, but I officially have my own collar. I went on to eBay and impulse purchased this pattern. It's the little farm stockings, barnyard stocking stuffers from Needle Love. There's like a cow. Nope, back up. See, this is why kid left the car out. This is why I can't leave anything out. Hold, please. I got this chart and it's partially completed, and I got it. It came with the DMC and it came with the little fabric pieces to finish up. So there was one partially completed here, the little cow, and then the corresponding fabric to finish the rest of the designs. And I had wanted to finish these and I haven't started yet. I just wanted to remind everyone that no scrap is too small. You can keep your fabric. You can make little ornaments. You can make little brooch pins. Like you could stitch, if you have a tiny piece of fabric, you could stitch 1 over 1 and make it into a brooch, or earrings, or counting pins, or hat pins. There are so many different things you can do with your fabric. So your little tiny pieces are valuable. And say you don't want to keep them and you want them just to go bye-bye, you can always, sell them on one of the D-Stash pages or something, and like use the keywords like to make smalls, or to make, stockings, or ATC cards, little things. So just keep that in mind, that little bits of fabric and fabric remnants, they have value, and to not just throw them away. And also, another thing, I'm gonna also say that I've heard a couple of people discuss just chucking a pattern, a project, getting upset with something and just throwing it away. Made a big counting mistake, or spilt something on their fabric or something and they're just gonna throw everything away. If you are gonna throw your project away, you could always cut out like the bit that you don't like and then save the fabric to make something else with. Like, don't throw everything away, right? I mean, you could use the fabric again. Okay, sorry. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, do you want to do matchmaker? Let's do matchmaker. Okay. A couple years ago, oh my gosh, you see this? Here. You see this? What are you doing? A couple years ago, I found this little kit, or this finished piece, and it was dirty, and I washed it, I cleaned it up, and I ended up remounting it in the existing frame. It had an old mat on it. I wrapped this in burlap thinking I would make this look really nice, and I actually am not happy with the way I finished this at all. It is not my favorite rehab of Save the Stitches, but so I've been kind of wondering how to finish this, and I might just pull this off and redo something or make this into a project bag. But out and about, I found the kit. Matchmaker. So I learned that it is called Girl and Geese, dimensions 3, 5, 4, 6. And so there we go, matchmaker. I found the kit. It comes with the Ada and the colors. So fun. The next bit of haul is twofold. So the first is from the thrift store where I got the collar. I picked these patterns up. I couldn't leave them there. They had to come home with me. So I got Little Red Schoolhouse from 1988 Leisure Arts. I know several of you have gone to doing the cross-stitch finishing schools and the older schoolhouses, the one-room schoolhouses, so I just thought of you all. I picked up Victorian Bouquet. I just thought that was lovely. I got Paddington Bear. It's a giant chart. I just thought it was cute. So I got that. That's what it looks like. It's just a computer generated rendering of the pattern. It's not actually a stitched view. Then I got another Leisure Arts with the geese, the quintessential geese, right? I liked the farm scene of it. It made me think of Country Stitchers and Deb and Liz, and you know how maybe Deb would change the color palette and then do specialty stitches, and I just liked it. So I got that. I got, this is very 1980s, but it came home with me from Ornaments of a Home, and it's a DMC pattern. The ornaments of a home are the friends that frequent it. Then I found this ATN Ann Taylor Nelson, Faith, Hope, and Love. And it's got the 3 little sampler patterns. And I really liked this, and it has the basket. And it says Faith, so if you're not religious, you know, but I liked the basket and the border, so you could always rechart, I could always rechart the Faith to say the love or the hope or something. But I just, or, you know, interchange the alphabet, do that alphabet with that motif, you know what I mean? Like switch it up. I just thought it was really cute. And it's the 1988 Ann Taylor Nelson Designs. Oh, I got that. And then I got Pat Rogers for Sampler September. The May Basket Sampler from 1987. The English Alphabet. And Ella's Sampler. I thought that was cute. Sampler September, seeing all the samplers. And then my last bit of haul for this week, I participated in the live sale that was put on by Michelle Bindi at Mindy's Needlecraft, Mindy's in Oregon. And I was able to log on to the live sale, and I was able to please fast enough to get a couple of charts that I had really wanted. The first is Apple Orchard by Blackbird Designs. This, I would stitch it as a second part to the Garden Fairies, or the Fairy House in the Garden Fairy. Anyway, stitch it alongside. I'm stitching that one. I'm almost done with it. But I'm missing colors. I don't have the extra colors for this, so I need to make another order. I got the June ornaments. There's a stork, the baby stork, and a flower, and then like a geometric design. And this stork one, my son was born in June, and so I just thought that's really precious. So I got that. I was able to get October stocking. Look at those leaves, so lovely. And it has these other designs, which I really like. And I just love I love the stockings on a stocking kit. And then I got this pattern book. I saw the stitched models at the Stitching Post in Catonsville, and it is so dang cute. Oh my goodness. I loved all those little ornaments, and I had seen them when I originally went to Stitching Post before I stitched any Blackbird Designs, and thought they were so precious, but I didn't know, I don't know. At the time I thought they were cute, but I didn't purchase the chart. Well, I have it now. 'Tis Halloween, the 13 stockings. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. The candy corn, look at that. I love it. So I was able to get, so here's like one. I got these 4, and it should really keep me busy, right? Trick or treat. I am not sure how readily available this book is. When I was at the Stitching Post, they had copies of this. You could always call them and see. I got this from Mindy's. She does not have any more, and I apologize for that. I love the ornaments. I love ornaments. I love ornaments, and I love stockings. I just love stockings so much. Kathy Barrick's stockings. Oh my gosh, those are so beautiful too. I love them all. Oh, I wanted to show you, so am I so dang cute? I'm trying to, I want to look at it all the time, but I made it so Christmassy, but I gotta figure out a place to put it. So I have my So Dang Cute here. Oh, are you gonna help me again? I want to say hi, friends. This kid, so he doesn't like, you get near his face, he doesn't like it, but so we gotta just be calm. All right. Here we go. Like I said, at first I was gonna make it into a pillow, and then I decided to make it into a wall hanging. And I just wanted to show you, I thought I'd pull back the curtain, as it were, and show you the back of my piece. All right. This is the back of my piece, and I used the Pellon 44F and it's the adhesive. So I pressed this. I ironed it and I used Best Press. And then I used the fusible interfacing with the nubby side down and did the interfacing. And then I squared and sewed. I believe I left my seam allowance, you know, equidistant on each side. Made sure I measured and have these equidistant top and bottom, and then side and side. And then sewed this down. And that's how I have this here. I'm going to add some buttons. I'm going to add, and there'll be a back fabric to this and binding, but I just wanted to show the pull back the curtain, as it were. I love this piece. I'm really excited with it. And as I've said, I'm on a honey kick. I truly appreciate all of the Flosstubers teaching me and helping me to appreciate honeybees. Donna Ray from Flannel Jammies Farm, and of course Beth Twist. And Beth and Dinky Dyes, they came up with exclusive bee scissors. Oh my gosh, yes please. Oh my goodness. We need to talk giveaway winner now. Yay! Okay, so in episode 59, I asked you to comment about September, use the keyword September, and talk to me about your plans or favorite memory from September. I shared with you my Green Day adventure, you know, Wake Me Up When September Ends, going to that concert. And I just really enjoy September. Not as much as October, but it's a good month. And after this sampler September and everyone's beautiful stitching that I've been following on social media, I feel like it's ranked up there on one of my new appreciative months, but a new month that I sincerely appreciate. So the giveaway winner is getting a copy of My Stitching Friends, a floss pack from Victorian Motto. It's just 5-yard skeins of my exclusive threads, Banana Pants Purdy, Boobies Apiary, and Saltwater Taffy Terry. And the winner is, I wrote it down and then I buried the winner's name. And of course, because when I need my notebook, I can't find a notebook, but I can find Daniel Tiger. And the winner is Mary Skelton. Mary. And I did the random comment picker, and her comment was how much she loves September and that she is stitching the Wacky Witches by the Clouds Factory. She loves Halloween decor and enjoys watching college football. Yes, sounds like my house. We have college football on here in our household as well. I want to thank all of you who left me comments. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Mary, I'm going to comment on your comment so I can send out your goodies. Thank you to everyone who helped me reach 1,000 subscribers. You all are wonderful, amazing people, and I appreciate you. Just want to let you know, your stitching matters. Your everything, you matter. And I cannot wait to see you all next week. Yay! I hope you have a beautiful stitching week, my friends. And you want to say bye-bye? Okay. Take care. Thank you.